It's really an exciting time for technology, isn't it? I mean, Techtober was great, and now we got Techvember. I don't know. Is there a term for that? Somebody tell me if there's a term for that. I don't know. But regardless, unless you live under a rock, you're probably aware of some new technology that's come out, ranging from video game consoles to phones to computers. And one company in particular has come out with some new computers that are kind of taking the technology world by storm. This video, I want to talk about just that. Apple and their new M1 chip. Specifically though, what this means for the future of the Mac line. I'm going to start with the hardware first, and then we're going to go into the software. Then I'm going to finish this video off with my grand theory about it. And I think you're going to want to stay, because the Macs, if they haven't been already, are going to be the best, most premium, most optimized and powerful machines on the market in 5 years' time. You see, Apple's already making their own custom chips for their iPhones and for their iPads, and those devices are performing exceptionally well and can edit videos and photographs and open like 50 Chrome tabs and just do so many things all at once with ease. In terms of their phones, you look at the specs on a sheet of paper and it doesn't seem like Apple's phones should be near the top every single time compared to the premium flagships of other companies, yet they are. It's because Apple has their chips in their own hands. And this time around, we're seeing that with the entry-level Macs. Now, with Apple getting into the hardware game and doing the chipset, this chipset includes the CPU, GPU, of course, a neural engine as well, and RAM that's unified, but I'm going to talk in a blanket terms of just combining that all. The sheer power of it has been outperforming every single MacBook. If you want to see some insane comparisons, some like great benchmarking, check out Dave Lee's video. He's just incredible and he's so brilliant. He explains a lot more than I will be able to comprehend. So if the hardware is there, what about the software? Bad news, but also really isn't that bad, is that we are in the early stages of the transition over to the ARM-based chip that Apple is doing. And it's going great. Developers are going to be making their applications specifically for these computers, especially if Apple is offering such tremendous power and efficiency and dedication to their physical hardwares. Developers have every single reason to make their applications for Apple's computers and phones and iPads. So while we're just in the early stages of it, expect it to improve more and more. And now's where I want to get into my grand theory of what I think the Mac will become. And as I said earlier, I think the Mac is going to become the best, the most premium, the most powerful, efficient computers on the market compared to anything. Apple is going to only improve. And this is entry level. And if entry level is able already at this point to keep up with 98% of the market in terms of PCs, you bet that come generation 2, come generation 3, when Apple continues to find their stride. So that's where it is I think Apple's going to skyrocket. I don't think it'll be every year. I think they're going to follow kind of like they do for their iPhones and their iPads, where they kind of have an S year the next year. So they'll have like the 12. And then maybe next year we'll have the 12S. And then the year after that, the 13. In terms of sheer power, output, performance, the foreseeable future belongs to Apple. I'm going to link a couple other articles that you should check out, some videos that you should check out as well from other creators that are just insanely gifted and have so much knowledge. And we'll be able to help you maybe think through the specs or think through different ways of whether this device will be right for you or not. You should check that out in my description. But if you also want to see some more videos that I've done, I will link some right here. I would love to hang out with you, just get to know you and see how you're doing. I really appreciate you stopping by. Thank you.